Mr. Who Did It? Dunn did it. Aware, Dunn did it. So, as everybody knows, my surname is Dunn. John Dunn, named after the great white Zulu chief, John Dunn, from Mangeta, Zululand. How did the name come about? So Dunndidit Entertainment came first before I was Mr. Dunndidit. You know, Dunndidit Entertainment has always been a dream of mine. It's always been this baby of mine that, you know, I want to build. I want to do this thing called Dunndidit Entertainment. At the time when Dunndidit Entertainment came out, I was better known as Jantoni. So Jantoni is also another name that they called the great John Dunn those years. So he was known as Jantoni. So I also took on that persona, Jantoni. So I did a track. Hey, didn't really work out though, Jantoni. So that ended up fading away quite fast. But a lot of work was put into it. You know, myself and Darian, my cousin, Kensei, at the time we put something into this thing. We had an idea, you know what I'm saying, what we want to do. It just didn't materialize, you know, right? So we then moved on, and thereafter this Mr. Dunndidit came up. Mr. Dunndidit. Because I can tell you, there were plenty of times where I decided, you know what, I don't want to have nothing to do with this thing anymore. You know what, I'm done with music. I mean, I've knocked my head a couple times in this journey. But this thing could never leave me, or this thing just don't want to leave me. It's just me walking, talking, thinking. It's like I ask myself, am I the only one that thinks in music? You know, even if I'm just thinking of something just generally and I'm thinking of it, hey, and then it's like it'll be a melody, you know, to it or something. You check, just different sounds, and then I start creating something out of it. So that's always been there. So Mr. Dunndidit was born when I decided that, you know what, I need to reinvent myself again. And what better name to use than the name that I always wanted to call my own entertainment company, Dunndidit Entertainment. So then I decided, you know what, Mr. Dunndidit. You check, no, it's suiting, it's fitting. And I did a track, I wrote a track. I remember I was at work, this track came to mind. DSW, Durban Solid Waste, loading the truck. We in Manners, Pinetown, and we're loading, and we come across this house, and they've brought out their packets, bottles, galore. So I'm working with a fellow colleague, Umtangai, and I tune Umtangai, and Umtangai is like, hey, amabhodlela mangaka. You know, hey, big fiwala. You know, I'm like, yeah, hey, big fiwala. And I'm like, yo, that's a hook. You know? At the same time, I'm like, big fiwala. Oh, tonight. I left him crafting there by himself. I jumped in the truck, phone, voice recording. Big fiwala. And I still got that voice recording. At the end of the idea, he opens the truck. He said, "Hi, boy, and daughter, and I cut the call. I ended the voice note. So every time I listen to it, and it's there, you know, it's like, I remember that's how that whole idea for the song came out. Then we went to the studio, we recorded it, and I invited Golden. I said, hey, this needs a vocalist, you know, and I think you'll be the ideal person to hook it up. And he was excited himself, and he also had a contribution to the composition of the song. And that's how we recorded the track, and that's how it was Mr. Dunndidit. The first song as Mr. Dunndidit was for that track. Prior to that, it was just John Dunn or something. I did a track with Darian called The Hangover. It wasn't Mr. Dunndidit, it was just John Dunn. You know, it's featuring John Dunn, you know. But Mr. Dunndidit just felt nice. It rolls off the tongue. Mr. Who Did It? Dunndidit, you know.